Rhubarb get this match underway. The referee ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to forgive me if for one of the few times in my life I am speechless. Rhubarb Jones almost got murdered in the ring. Tommy Rich and Bruiser Brody hit the ring, and they would not even allow the match. The referee is saying, we don't have time for the announcements. Let's start the match. We've got Tommy Rich and Bruiser Brody going up against Dick Slater and Randy Rose, and what a tremendous match this is going to be. Rhubarb, you... No, that was a little bit too exciting for me. Well, I just told Calaboose boy, I don't know if he can handle that kind of... Well, I tell you, when the likes of Bruiser Brody hit the ring, you're going to have to be careful. The referee now making Dick Slater get back in the ring. You know, it's a well-worn cliche that this could be a main event anywhere in the country. Anywhere. I'll tell you right now, you could take these four men and it could be a main event in any arena in the world today. No question about that, Joe. And I'll tell you, look at this. Oh, my God. Joe, I'll tell you what. Tommy Rich is over there on the corner striving to get in there. Brody's taking both men. And look at Bruiser. Look at Bruiser. Oh, there's the Brody bomb. A foot right to the face. Oh, goodness. Oh, will you take a look at what Bruiser Brody did to Dick Slater? Looks like Dickie Slater got it right in the eye with that foot. And now, I think Dick Slater may be saying, hey, man, you're not paying me enough for this. Paulie, he is running around like a madman. Randy Rose, you know, I don't recall a tag being made. I didn't see it either, but there's been a tag there. Tommy Rich going to get after him now. Look at that. Oh! A drop kick right to the face, and Tommy Rich is throwing it in. Look at that backdrop. Whoa! That man had to have been 7 feet up in the air and down on his back. A 2 count. Randy Rose, who is, of course, one half of the Midnight Express, the AWA World Tag Team Champions. And he is tagging tonight with another good friend, Dick Slater, who is being paid, we might add, by Paul E. Dangerously to be here in this match. And Tommy Rich waiting for Randy Rose to come back. They tie up in the middle of the ring. A headlock now by Tommy Rich. I tell you what, it's great to see great wrestling coming back to Georgia Southern Championship Wrestling. Dangerously up on the ring. He has no place. Oh! Now there's Slater. It was a planned move, Rhubarb. It was a planned move. They distracted the referee, and then Dick Slater attacked Tommy while he was going into the ropes. And now, look at this. Randy Rose keeping the referee and Bruiser Brody tied up in one corner while Dick Slater comes in. Well, now look at him yelling at the referee. There's a suplex on Tommy Rich by Randy Rose, and now a flying knee right into the chest. A 1 count, only a 1 count. Hey, I guess Brody should have stayed with Stan Hansen, huh? Well, that, of course, the voice of Paul E. Dangerously. It looks like the double teaming tactics of Paul's team. You want to take my phone? You want to find me? You want to suspend my guys? You want to play games, Jack? I'll show you what devastation's all about. You want to live dangerously with Paulie Pedicino? That's fine. You're going to pay the price. You know, Rhubarb, unfortunately, like most of the time when Paul's around, we don't get a chance to talk that much. I hadn't seen so much hot air in Georgia since I was down in Adel back in July. Double teaming on Tommy, and there's an elbow to the throat. And I tell you, this is something else. Now here comes Tommy Rich. Now wait a minute. Look out. Wait a minute. That big man is here, Grizzly Boone. Grizzly Boone has come out to ringside and is talking to Paul E. dangerously. That is not a good sign. Here's Tommy Rich. Tommy makes the tag. The Bruiser Brody is in now, and he's got those big slaps, those big shots going up against Hook. I'm giving you action. How's that for action? Well, Grizzly Boone has grabbed. Grizzly Boone has grabbed Bruiser Brody. He's got him outside the ring, and we've got Grizzly Boone and Bruiser Brody. Meanwhile, inside the ring, they are double-teaming Tommy Rich. We've got to try and get some order restored. Outside the ring, I've never seen anything like this. They've got a wooden chair. They've got a wooden chair. Now, he's got the chair and he hits Grizzly Boone with it. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Brody's going back in the ring. He's got the chair. He's breaking the chair. He's back in the ring. And look at this. He's cleared the ring. Bruiser Brody has cleared the ring. Grizzly Boone wants to go back in, but Paul E. dangerously is saying no. Bruiser Brody has gone back into the ring with that chair. This crowd is this.
Waiting in the ring at this time. The team of Bruiser Brody and Jeff Lockhart. This is the barbed wire match against Prince Kamalamala, Maniac Mark Lewin, and from parts unknown, the Sheik.
All right. Yes, I'm thinking like you. I'm thinking I'm going to... And look at the barbed wire. Look at this barbed wire, Joe. You've seen the farms down south around the world. That is barbed wire. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Sheik is here aggravating me. He just got to worry about getting inside that barbed wire strand around where the top two ropes go. I'm going to tell you right now. Well, that's exactly what we're going to see here, because you've got 6 guys in there that don't care. Kamalamala jabbers, the Sheik is jabbering, and the Maniac doesn't talk. He just roams around in a daze. And Bruiser Brody has got the 2x4. And there's Jeff McGruber in there. This one has already started inside the ball. Oh, my goodness. Look out. Oh, my God. The Sheik is already bleeding. He's been hit with the 2x4. We're not 30 seconds. He's got his face right up that wire in there, Joe. I told you this match is... Look at the Sheik. He's already bleeding from this. What? Oh, they're going to have to be careful, Joe. Oh, and Maniac Mark Lewin is busted wide open, too. The Sheik has a way of handling things like this. Come on, referee. Get that stuff out of there. The barbed wire is bad enough. Oh, look at this. Everybody's a bloody mess. Look at this. Kamala and McGruber over here fighting. The Maniac and Bruiser in the middle. And the Sheik is there to hit the guy. He's got a spike. He's got a spike. He hit Keith Hart in the head with the spike. Oh, look out. Look out. He's got Brody in there. Don't get that spike. I don't know what's going on. I have never seen... Oh, look at Mark Lewin. Oh, look at the face on the Maniac. The barbed wire has already done what he said it would do. It's cut the flesh of the human being. Just what a brutal match this is. Mark Lewin's face is a mask of blood. And he's fighting. Look at what he's got with Keith Hart. He's biting Hart. Uh-oh. He's going to put Hart. He's looking at him. Look at that barbed wire. Look, here it comes. Not got it. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, look, he hits the jugular right on there. He's making a difference wherever he gets it. The man's going to bleed. Look at the Sheik. Look at the Sheik. The Sheik run out in the barbed wire. He can't even see where he is and what he's doing. His face is a bloody mess. Look at Keith Hart. Look at the Maniac. The Maniac is screaming. We don't know why he's screaming. Look at Kamala. They're coming out. McGruber is after Kamala. We've got Keith Hart after the Sheik. And Bruiser Brody is after the Maniac. I cannot believe this. How can you keep up with all of this action? This is the wildest tag team match I've seen in many a moon, Joe. I'm telling you, and it's inside the barbed wire. Talk about danger. Look at this, the big slam by Keith Hart. Look at the Sheik. Look at the Sheik. Look at the Sheik. Keith Hart is punching on the Sheik now, and the Sheik is bleeding. Oh! Look at that, there's fire! Fire! He's on fire! He's burnt the kid's face! The Sheik is on fire! I've never seen anything like that in my life! Now they're going to be running. He's thrown fire! He's thrown fire right into the face of Keith Hart! Keith Hart is down. He's throwing fire in his face. I don't believe this. Where's the security? Get someone in here. There is Owen Hart. His brother's been burnt. I don't believe this. Let's get the meeting. My goodness, get a stretcher out here. Get somebody out here to help. Get somebody out here. Get somebody out here. The man is burning. He's burnt the man's face. Get pandemonium out here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're going to have to go. Oh, look at this. I can smell the flesh. Watch this. Watch the Sheik. Here it is in the replay. Watch this, Joe. Look at that fire. Right in his face. Right in his face. The man is burnt. Oh, how does he get a stretcher out here? Get a stretcher out here. I can't believe that. That's the most dastardly act I have ever seen in my entire life. We're getting a stretcher, Owen. That's all we can do. I have nothing to do with it, Owen. We're getting a stretcher. We've asked for a stretcher, please. Get a stretcher out here. I cannot believe this. The Sheik is climbing the scaffolding to the count.
Both men now back up to their knees. That will stop the count.
This crowd is pumped up here at Miss Kitty's, Joe. Look at this.
Right into both feet that time of
Brody using those size 15 feet. Oh, my goodness.
Bruiser Brody. Show me another man that size that can do a flying drop kick that high.
That agility. Brody has definitely got the agility. Of course, Boone ain't giving up, Joe. Oh, using that foot again, Joe. That size 15 shoe that Brody has. Joe, he's going up on top of the ring again.
Here he comes. This will be the end of Grizzly Boone. I'll tell you, he won't be able to take another one off that top rope. And look at Brody. There he comes with a big knee. Wait a minute, what's this? John Michaels has hit the ring, and here comes Steve Lawler. What in the world is going on? Bad Company has come into the ring, and look at what they're doing.
Triple teaming him.
Brody
out of control. Look. Tommy Rex is jumping in there.
I don't understand this. I don't know what in the world is going on. What in the world would Bad Company?
I'm honored to have my guest this week, Bruiser Brody. And Bruiser, I got to tell you something. A lot of people may think that I have something against you. And I've been getting a lot of phone calls saying, well, if you're going to have Bruiser Brody, watch out. Have a bodyguard. You know, do something. Have somebody underneath the ring like we did in Tennessee to Jerry Lawler. But that's not necessary, Mr. Brody, because I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, and yes, Paulie Dangerously has a heart, I admire you. I respect you. I think you're one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the history of this sport. Because look at you. I mean, just look at the size of this guy, will you? Look at him. Look how tall he is. Just wait, just hold on, please, Mr. Brody. Just let me finish. I mean, you have beaten up everybody that's ever come against you. You were one of the first persons to ever give Bruno Sammartino a real fight. Just look at this guy. But I got to tell you something else. Oh, please, Mr. Brody. I got to tell you something else. I know how much money you've made in this sport. And, man, I got to respect that more than anything. But look at you, man. I mean, come on. I mean, honestly, from man to man, from millionaire to hopefully millionaire, I think you're a mess, Mr. Brody. I mean, for a guy that's made as much, I mean, I'm not trying to insult you or anything, but for a guy that's made as much money as you had, you should get a haircut. You could use a shave. I mean, you could use a bath or something. No, honestly, Mr. Brody, I mean, you made so much money. I mean, don't you think you should look the part? I mean, look at this jacket. This jacket alone cost me $300. I mean, my phone is expensive. I think, quite honestly, Mr. Brody, you're a mess. And what you got to do is show how much money you're worth. That's all. That's all. That's all I got to say. What?